Hey guys, what's going on? Today's battle is a UU battle against Gears, or better known as Gearswill on their YouTube channel. They upload in Spanish, so I don't know if you guys want to check him out, but if you do speak Spanish or understand Spanish, I would highly recommend it. He's a pretty good battler. Now, saying that, I kind of want to say one thing, or two things. One, his team is kind of packed with U-turn. If you look at his guys, 4 of his guys are potential for having U-turn, and it actually turns out in the battle they all do. And I'm actually using the Volt Turn team I made on PO. So it's kind of like a U-turn versus Volt Turn team. So yeah. And then secondly, I don't want to blame Mikachu for some of the plays in this battle, but I'm not going to blame him. I'm just going to say he kind of made me start thinking. He persuaded me to think a certain way, which kind of went against my gut instincts. So yeah. So right here, I'm actually going to think that this Victini is banded, but he's kind of saying it's Scarf because he led off with it. And I'm Specs. So I switch out, and I actually go first, which I kind of didn't even realize, because I wasn't paying attention too much. That means I'm faster than him, which would actually tell me he's banded, because I kind of thought he was banded because he actually has this flag on his team. So he's going to go for a U-turn, because he knows he really can't do too much to me. And I know that for a fact as well. So I'm just going to go for a Scald, because I know he's probably going to U-turn, and the best thing he's going to go into is going to Empoleon, because he knows he can handle me and then set up rocks. I'm just going to go for the Skull because I know he's going to go out into Empoleon, and if I switch out, he's going to have the advantage with U-turn, so yeah. So, however, I'm just going to go for the Skull, try to get the burn. However, I do get the burn, which is great for me because that's all I really wanted, because that's the best status I can possibly get on Empoleon, because it's not too fast if it's especially the defensive set, which I'm guessing it is, because it has rocks, and it's actually not going to be, great paralyzed, and it can't toxic it, so yeah. But anyways, I'm going to go out to Cobalion as he's going to set up his rocks. I know he's going to do that, and I can easily scare him out with a close combat. So I'm just going to go for a close combat. I think the Victini switching is pretty obvious, but I really need to go for the close combat. Unless, if he over-predicts on me going for a Stone Edge and goes for a Scald and burns me, that would be really bad. So I definitely have to go for a close combat. Close combat does a lot of damage, actually, seeing how it's Victini versus this. Right here, I was still under the assumption it was Scarf, and I should have paid attention, and I know it's banded now. As he's actually going to predict my switch out into Slowbro, as he's going to go for a Fusion Bolt. I know it was kind of obvious to switch, but I really just need to go out to Slowbro to take it. And yeah, looking at the damage, it does tell me he's banded. So next time Cobalion is in with Victini, I know what to do. Because I really wanted to go for a Stone Edge and easily try to take it out. And if it did live, then I don't think it would have, seeing how much close combat did. But yeah. But anyways, I'm going to switch out, go into Flygon. He's going to go into his Mian Xiao, and this is bad for me because I don't want to take a fake out, because I really want to keep as much HP on Flygon as possible. And I know the fact that going to Slowbro is pretty obvious again. And the only thing is, a lot of his Pokemon hit me a lot of damage with their moves, because the electric slash U-turn combination on all his Pokemon. So I'm going to go out into Cobalion predicting another U-turn, so I know I can take that extremely well because he's 4 times resisted. Cobalion's physical bulk is amazing, so yeah, he's going to U-turn, and he's going to go switch out, go out into his Flygon, and obviously the Earthquake is definitely coming, so I'm going to go ahead and switch out into my Bronzong, because Bronzong is the best thing. I have to take it because Levitate, and I know it's not going to be able to do too much to me, and I think the worst thing it could really do is going for a Fire Blast if it's special, or carrying a a special fire type move, or going for the Fire Punch. And he does go for Earthquake, and he's going to switch out, and I'm actually going to predict him to go out to Victini to scare me out, predicting me to go for Rocks. So I'm going to go for Earthquake because Sandshrew is banded, and I know that would definitely take it out. But he's going to go to Zatu, which is really bad for me, and I really should just went for the Gyro Ball. I was going to, but then I was like, no, Earthquake's going to do a lot to Victini. And he predicts me to go for the Rocks, so that's why he goes to the Zatu. And right here, I'm just going to go out to Porygon 2 to trace the Magic Bounce. I don't know, this was the best thing I had to take it. Any move from Zatu, and if he was going to set up screens or whatever. But anyways, he's going to U-turn right here, and I kind of figured he did have U-turn because right before this battle I had battled a Zatu with U-turn, and I saw a lot of his guys had U-turn, so anyways, I do Magic Bounce the Toxic back to the Zatu, which is great because you never see a Zatu Toxic anymore. And right here, he's going to switch out into his Mian Xiao as I should go for a Tri-Attack. I don't know if he thought I'd go for an Electric-type move on his Zatu, and maybe predicting the Empoleon. That's why he went out to Mian Xiao, but I don't really know. I'm going to Slowbro because I really can't take anything with Porygon, and because that's my special ball. And I'm going to take the U-turn as usual, and he's going to go out to Victini, which I know it's going to have to be me, and I'm kind of figuring, alright, he's going to go for another, Volt. Crap, what the, I don't know what the move's called, I keep forgetting it. Not Wild Charge, you guys know what I'm talking about. But anyways, he actually goes for a U-turn, which I didn't really expect, to be honest, because I know that probably wouldn't have taken me out. I know that the other one would. Sorry, I don't know why I can't think of it. But I know Fake Out's going to do a lot, and he's going to outspeed me, because I know from past experiences, Mienshao outspeeds Raikou. So I'm going to go out to Slowbro, and I know it's obvious once again, but it's the only thing I can really do. Now right here, I make a bit of a bad play. What I really should do right here is go for a slack off, predicting him to U-turn. But on the off chance he decides to go out into something, predicting me to slack off, like Victini, and then hitting me hard again, and I have to switch out, I'm just going to go for a Scald, because I know anything really doesn't want to get burned or take it super effective damage. And right here, he's going to go to Empoleon, which I thought was pretty obvious, but yeah. But anyways, I need to switch out, because in case he has Hidden Power Electric and or Hidden Power Grass or Grass Knot, I definitely don't want to take that. None of those on Slowbro. Even if he has like a Flash Cannon, he's going to definitely take me out. So I'm going to go out into my Flygon, because I know I can take Hidden Power Grass or Electric, which I'm pretty much predicting. He's just going to go for Scald, which I don't know if he predicted me to switch or what. I think that was a really bad play on his part. But luckily for him, he gets a crit, which is horrible for me, because I don't have a Rapid Spinner on this team, and I really wanted to preserve his health, and I know I would have lived that a little bit more easier and scare him out. But now I kind of have to go for a U-turn, and I can only live one more switching, I believe, because I think after 2 more switching they'll die. I'm pretty sure that's how it works with that amount of HP, so yeah. Anyways, I'm going to U-turn, go out into my Raikou, because the momentum is actually going well for me. I don't want my mom texting me, because I told her I was recording. Wow. But anyways, I'm going to go for an Oris here, actually predicting him to switch out to Flygon, because I thought he wanted to save Xatu for later. So I'll make a really bad play, go for a Choice Specs Oris Sphere, and he's going to take me out with the Nightshade. And I guess that was a good play on his part, but the risk of losing Xatu was kind of like, why would you do that? I don't know. I guess it was a good prediction on his part, but at the same time, I kind of would have tried to save that, because I'm really having a lot of hard times trying to get rid of stuff. But anyways, right here, he's going to go for the Roost. I'm just going to go for the Choice Banded Gyro Ball. I'm kind of expecting he's going to do a lot of damage to the minus speed nature. He's pretty fast. Like, Xatu has some speed even if it's running a bulky set, and it does nothing. And I don't know if it's physically defensive or what, because that really did nothing. And that stab, it's a lot of base power to that right there, and it's Choice Banded. But anyways, he's going to U-turn. I'm pretty sure he doesn't know that I'm banded. I'm not too sure on that though, but I'm gonna go. He's gonna go to Empoleon to take the next Gyro Ball, and I'm gonna switch out because I don't want to get burned, and also the fact that I'm not gonna do anything to him with Gyro Ball because it's resisted and it's an Empoleon that's pretty bulky. So I'm gonna switch out. He's actually gonna switch out too though. He's gonna go into Xatu as I decide to switch out into my Porygon, I believe, because that's the best thing I had to take a Scald. Or anything really, and I'm going to trace the Magic Mounts again, which is great for me because now he can't Toxic me and all that stuff, and I can basically feel free to go for a move. I think I decided to go for an Ice Beam, and I think he actually, I'm going to go for a Tri-Attack, predicting the Roost, I believe, yeah, first turn, and then I think I go for an Ice Beam and take him out. I'm not too sure. I don't really remember this part all that much, even though I just had this battle a couple days ago, like 2 days ago. But anyways, oh, that's what it is. I take him out with a critical hit on the, wow, the move. I can't think of it. A Tri-Attack. But anyways, this is kind of where having Thunder Wave might be a little bit useful. I don't know if he's going to Brick Break, so I'm going to switch out. And I kind of expect him to just substitute, maybe Sword Stance. So I go into Cobalion because if he has Substitute and Sword Stance, the only thing he can hit me with really is Iron Head, because unless he wants to give me an attack boost with Sucker Punch being justified and everything, yeah. I'm just going to go for a close combat because that's the only thing I have to break this up. And I know it's going to put me at minus, like, defense, but it's not really going to matter too much because Iron Head's not going to do anything. And I know I'm going to force a switch right here because he definitely doesn't want to take the close combat. So what I really should have done, and I really wanted to do, was go for a Stone Edge, but I think he goes out into Flygon, as I know he goes into Pulling out his Death Water, as I go for a close combat. So things are looking pretty good for me because I have an advantage over him, but now after Napoleon dies, he's going to have the advantage, which is also another great play on his part because now he gets the advantage where he can go to Flygon, scare me out with a Earthquake or even kill me. So right here I decide I'm probably just going to switch out into either Bronzong or Slowbro, and I think I go out to Bronzong because I think the Earthquake's pretty obvious. And he's actually going to go for a Fire Punch, which I thought was like one of the only people that ran Fire Punch on my Flygon, but I guess this is kind of useful for Bronzong, so I guess I can't blame him for having it, but I really wasn't expecting him to, because I think Stone Edge is more used than Fire Punch. But anyways, I'm going to go out to Slowbro because I know he's a Scarf, and I can take a full advantage of this, and he does not have Napoleon anymore, so I can just go for whatever I choose to go for. I'm just going to go for Scald, and he's going to his Bite Sharp, which is really bad for him because it could have been Ottenburn. At the same time, now he's forced to go for a Sucker Punch, and I know that, so predicting him to go for a Sucker Punch and not switch out or anything, I'm just going to go for a Sludge, wow, I don't know why I thought Sludge Bomb. Maybe because he's purple and I saw an S. I'm going to go for a Slack Off, get my HP back up to full because I know I can definitely take a Sucker Punch after that. And he's going to go for a Sucker Punch, and it does a little bit more damage than I actually thought it would do. And I guess I should have just, I don't know, I really couldn't have done anything. I guess I could have switched out to Ballion, which probably would have been a better play. Yeah, it definitely would have been a better play, but after, slacking off. But anyways, he's going to go to Victini. I need to switch out here because I need to get Regenerator going. I'm going to my Flygon, and I guess he predicts that, and he's going to go for a U-turn, which will finish me off, and that is just really bad because that was my only Pokemon that I had left to outspeed his Flygon, and I mean, I could have kind of lost it right there, but I could have went for any move I kind of wanted. I could definitely have just gone for Earthquakes at that point because he had nothing left to resist it. But anyways, I'm going to switch out, go out to Ballion because I know he's going to go for a Fake Out. And the other thing is, I know he outspeeds me, but I don't know if he knows that I'm not Choice. I'm kind of playing like I am Choice because I haven't really revealed anything else. I haven't switched up moves. So I guess he thinks I'm Choiceless. He's going to switch out right here, go out into his Victini, and I switch out because I know he's faster than me. And he kind of sees that now, I believe, and I'm going to go out to my Slowbro, and I know I can, because I know I could have taken anything he was going to want to do, which is probably going to be a high jump kick, and I know I can take on Victini. So right here, as he goes for the Fusion Bolt, and I know I couldn't think of that before, I'm just going to go for a Scald, because, or this is the part, I know this part where I kind of start going for Slack Offs instead of Scalds and stuff. But I'm going to do a lot of damage, which is great, and I really wish I had Rocks on this team at this point. Anyways, I'm going to switch out, go out into my Porygon 2 at this point because I kind of thought I would take a Fusion Bolt a little bit better, I guess. He's actually going to be able to 2-hit KO me with a Fusion Bolt. I mean, I don't know why I really thought that, but in my mind process, I was kind of like, it's bulky, it can take a hit, but it is Choice Banded, so it's going to easily 2-hit KO me, and I really just wanted to recover into a Toxic, which would definitely help me in the long run, get rid of this Victini. But I'm at an amount of HP where I'm pretty sure I cannot live a Fusion Bolt. So I'm going to switch out, go out to Cobalion because I know I should definitely be able to take that because the fact that it really does have amazing physical bulk and I have leftovers. So actually, I don't know why I would think he thought it was Scarf because he has seen leftovers. But anyways, he's going to go to his Flygon knowing he can take one hit. And I'm just going to decide to go for a close combat because that's my strongest move. And obviously, I'm going to be forced to switch here. And even though I think the Slowbro switch is obvious, and I'm pretty sure he's going to go for a U-turn, just him going for an Earthquake will be really bad. And I really should have stayed in close combat again because I kind of thought, or even Stone Edge, I kind of thought that I should have stayed in. But he's going to go for a U-turn here. And that was probably the downfall of the match for me because if I did stay in, go for a close combat, if you went into Victini, that would have been dead. And that was the hardest thing he has to hit me with. Because Flygon's U-turn doesn't do all that much, and Yenshau's U-turn does a little bit more than Flygon's. So if I could slack off and all that stuff, I could keep going and switching in between the two, I could have definitely maybe have won the battle. But but I just played really bad, and I should have switched into Cobalion right there. But I didn't, and I don't know. It's just because I knew I was not going to win after that switch, so there was no point. And he's going to get a 2-0 as opposed to a 3-0 or whatever like that, because he can either go out into Manship, and or flag on at this point, take me out. And he's going to go out to man chow, just to high jump kick. He's going to go straight for that jump kick, not to screw around with the fake out, and he's going to be able to take me out with a crit, which doesn't matter. But I was actually really hoping that he missed so I could make it 1-0. But I guess I was really hoping for too much. But hopefully, guys, that match wasn't too long. My narration wasn't that bad. I'm not used to narrating anything that long and slow. So yeah. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the battle. It wasn't my best, but it was a pretty good battle. And I kind of should have made some better plays and trusted my gut instinct. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.